Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there.
What's up, my oldest nigga ass.
The playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stops at the 19 by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So instead of trying to bend the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Passes the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally, they make the tackle for this defense, reeling after a huge explosive play. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll test the right side here. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Lawrence. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. There's a big scrum. No signal yet. I don't think he made it.
No, I don't blame him. Go to the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no chance at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate. And they actually, just the rhythm of the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the quarterback dropping back.
Bro, that should have just called timeout, man. This
How about this, Chris? A little bit greedy. Score on the opening drive. What the heck? Why not go for the two-point conversion? This time, they come away empty, and here we are. 6-0 is the score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stops at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistols. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now rolling out to his left. He's hit just before.
There you go.
Oh, that one's
Goof ass shit.
not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Sometimes at a primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
Bro, what are you doing?
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Bullshit, bro.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football
Brother,
over.
fucking
He
in
didn't
my
take a
control,
sack.
bro. That
It'll
shit.
give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Damn.
Connecting a long throw, incomplete.
This shit, yeah.
Stop.
This is the chance you take here as an
Piss me
offensive
off.
coordinator on the play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Using his legs, it's Thompson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And now from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this first down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set for 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Now 3rd and short on the 22. You'd expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick throw out left, complete. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to run through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard again.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually chips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the BAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Taken down, and before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often as a fullback sliding down the backfield to catch a football. You don't practice this very often.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. They're so locked in on that ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Pressure is coming. Tackle at 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On the run, it's Thompson. He'll earn the 1st down and pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. And you see he's able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week is all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
That's fucking dope.
Snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here.
Thought he had something, y'all.
6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball,
That's all you need to know.
nice interception.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted. Picked off the defense. Can he take it all the way? Continues to fight for yards. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And that pass is all in over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Oh, come on, bro.
Breaks a tackle into the corner. Big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is.